Welcome to part 1 of the Saxon watch restoration. Today we are taking apart the Saxon watch, and as you can see, it's not working. When I try to wind it, I feel resistance right away. It is a cheap Chinese watch. The moon phase and the small clocks are painted over the dial. As you can see, the time setting works fine. It is good watch as a first project, because if something gets damaged, it's very easy to replace or even buy new. Let's open the case. The back plate is clipped in. I can use my tool opener to remove it. It is stainless steel in good condition. And now underneath we can see a standard Chinese movement, 17 joules. I will remove the stem by pressing the button, and stem is out. And now I need to remove that copper O-ring that holds the movement, and I can flip it and the movement is out. I'm using the protective film to avoid scratches on the dial. As you can see, during the removal process I snapped the hour hand. It may happen as we learn. I can replace it when I put that watch back together. I have since upgraded my tools. Now I'm using the two levers that I can lift each hand separately, so hopefully that won't happen again. Now let's move to the dial. I check if there is any screws that I need to release before I remove the dial. There is no screws. I will try to lift it, and yes, there is a glue that I can pray harder and try to remove the dial from the movement. You can see two stickers that I can just tidy up, clean it. Now we go to ratchet wheel, remove the screw, and now I remove the wheel. Let's move to crown wheel, the same. I remove the screw and remove the wheel itself. There is small O-ring underneath, we need to be careful that we don't lose it. Let's move to the click. I use the polyfilm again to make sure the spring from the click will not fly away. And click is removed. The balance wheel goes next. It's held by one screw. Now I unscrew it. It's always worth to put it in a safe place as the hairspring is very fragile. I'm using plastic tweezers, and as you can see, removing the bridge sometimes is not the easiest. The train bridge is held by two screws, and I'm going to remove them now. One screw and the second screw. Now I can lift the bridge, and we have access to the train wheels. That's the second wheel and the third wheel. Now I'm removing the barrel bridge. It's held by two screws. Let's lift the bridge, and now we can see a barrel where the mainspring is sitting. I'm removing the sliding pinion and the winding pinion. The winding pinion engages with the crown wheel, allowing us to wind the watch. To get access to escape wheel, I need to remove that bridge. Now I can lift the escape wheel, as you can see, the bottom pivot is completely snapped. If the bottom pivot is gone, the watch will not run at all. Now I'm removing the pellet fork bridge, and now I have access to the pellet fork itself. It's very fragile, we need to be very careful with it. Now I flip the watch to dial side. I am removing hour wheel, removing the cover of the minute wheel and the intermediate wheel, and I remove the minute wheel itself. Now onto the keyless work. I unscrew the cover plate with the spring. I'm using polyfilm to make sure when I remove the spring nothing will fly. That's the yoke, and I've tried to remove that yoke spring. Again using the polyfilm when I remove the yoke. When it's done, I can just lift it up. And the setting lever comes out. Now I will give it the parts and the movement good wash to remove all old oils and debris. Once that's done, the watch will be ready for reassemble, which I will show you in part 2. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss next episodes.